Hey guys, it's Hickory with ComeFromMillionaire.com, and I thought I'd have kind of a random chat about millionaires. First off, I was out like one town over looking at a duplex, thinking about purchasing it, and lining up a few other single family homes to look at to add to the portfolio. And while I was doing that too, I would kind of by chance, really, I had a meeting and ran to one guy as I started introducing. We were introducing ourselves and just kind of chit chatting, everything from like family life to what we've done in the past, just random, really chit chat. Before we started up this meeting and going in to see some people in this marketing area. Um, One of the interesting things is talking to him, and uh, over the years I've talked to several millionaires and multimillionaires, people who started and ran businesses, uh, including one gentleman that has over 22 businesses and how he got his start. And that's a story I hope to share too sometime soon. But this gentleman that I had met just recently, for the very first time, like I said, just chit chatting, where we kind of started off. It seems a lot of the millionaires, in fact, almost all of them that I know, have really had humble beginnings, starting off either poor or from overseas, and then coming over to the United States to then like take chances. Uh, One of the downsides was this millionaire that I had met. He was over 2.5 million. I think probably closer, probably over 3 million, honestly. But how he lost it all, really lost it all. And the main reason for this chat is something that I kind of recommend that people don't do, which is to have a partnership or have a 50-50 partnership. I always think you should have majority stakehold in your company. In fact, if you can get away with it, I don't. The only partner I have in any type of business would be my wife and my wife only. But in anything else in the future, I won't have partners. I just won't do a business like that, a business model. This gentleman, he had like 2.5 to 3 million, started expanding, going into different things, different areas, clinics, things more into like the health field, kind of areas that he knew. And his partner, which was a well-known doctor, um, made a series of very, very bad mistakes. And he was attached to everything. So whenever one of you mess up in a partnership, you both take the hit. And it actually led him to bankruptcy. Uh, it was just the best and the easiest route for him to take, and he lost it all. I mean, since then he's been building it up. You don't lose the knowledge and the lessons that you learn along the way, which that helps you with your jump start. But it's really unfortunate to see you be a multimillionaire and then go back to nothing. Um, with that being said, with on the line of partnerships, I know another gentleman who started a chain of um, therapy clinics, and then went into like physical therapy clinics, then went into hospitals, different things like that. And I met him. He was originally from overseas, from kind of the Philippines, Southeast Asia, Malaysia, kind of in there, and flew over to the United States and started a business here. Grew that. He went into several businesses. He was a serial entrepreneur. Great, wonderful guy. Still does a lot of stuff for the community, and I'm sure he's still doing other business things. He also invested in real estate, but he failed several different other areas. Told me about his failures and everything, which that helped me out to kind of know things to look out for. But his success was in therapy clinics that then went into hospitals. But he told me that he could grow so far, and he had to take that chance to not only having a partnership, but for actually giving up his company, actually stepping down as the main CEO. They organized a board of directors, and he remains even to this day one of, I think, 5 people on the board of directors. So he still helps steer the business, but he's definitely taken a back seat to it, and he acknowledged his knowledge base. So for him, taking like less money, less, anything like that. He wasn't a greedy guy. His For the company to build and to expand and everything, it really did need to be in somebody else's hands, and in doing so, helped out the community, especially here in Oklahoma and some of the surrounding states that they've been able to expand to. So him stepping down and giving that up has actually opened up the door and for other clinics, for other places, for other professionals, for doctors, for other people, creating jobs and everything, and for people getting the care that they need. So there are cases such as that where you do just kind of you give up your stake. You understand kind of the bigger picture, and that you're not really the important one, and that you're mainly in service for the people. That's something that's important for business owners anyways, is no matter what kind of business you are in, I kind of view as or myself included, as service for people. For me, I do single family homes. I purposely don't go after really rich big houses. I stick to something that pretty much lower income or middle income people can afford in fairly good areas of the city or of the state. And then I go for single family homes, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, not attached to anything, and pretty good communities, but at a price range that people in lower income or middle income can afford and be able to prosper and enjoy peace in their life. Uh, so with that, thank you very much. Sorry I don't have a really good ending on that. I just was randomly talking there at the end. I hope to bring you some additional stories, probably go into details for some of the millionaires I've spoken to, and including some of the poor people that I've met. Some people that I've met that had lost their home, that were living in a hotel, or had for instance, their address was like a half number. They lived in a shed behind another house in the backyard, and they had one access to an alleyway that went up to their house. So there's lots of stories of all walks of life. I've been fortunate to meet and talk with a lot of them, and they've been able to share me some of their stories. So hopefully, without telling like too many details of who they are, I hope to share some of those and not really enlighten you, but at least help give you maybe shortcuts along the way, or give you kind of a maybe not advice, but a peace of mind to what you're doing. So thank you very much.